It stretches over 550 kilometers, costs more than 5.5 billion US dollars, and rises to over 16,000 feet above sea level, one of the most treacherous terrains on Earth. But this isn't just a highway. It's not just about travel. This is a geopolitical message, a strategic maneuver, a move that has caught the attention of both India and the United States. Welcome back to SMK Entertainment, where we bring you the most shocking, untold, and powerful stories shaping our world. Today, we're diving deep into one of China's boldest infrastructure moves, the Trans-Himalayan Highway, a direct road from Tibet into Nepal, and why it's a signal the US can't afford to ignore. Let's begin with what this road actually is. The China-Nepal Trans-Himalayan Multidimensional Connectivity Network, as it's officially called, is a mega project intended to link Lhasa, the capital of the Tibet Autonomous Region, to Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. This route isn't just long, it's brutal. The Himalayan region is one of the most geologically unstable in the world. We're talking about landslides, earthquakes, extreme cold, thin air, and near impossible terrain. Yet, China is building through it. Why? Not just because they can, but because they must, strategically. This road is part of a far bigger strategy, the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. The BRI is a $1 trillion plan to connect Asia, Africa, and Europe through ports, highways, and railways. It's China's version of a modern Silk Road. But unlike the ancient trade routes, this one comes with modern political influence. By connecting countries through infrastructure, China makes them economically dependent. When a country takes Chinese loans to build roads, ports, and dams, it's not just borrowing money. It's often giving China political leverage. And now, China is applying this exact strategy to Nepal, India's traditional ally and buffer state. For decades, Nepal leaned heavily on India for trade, aid, and access to the sea. But in recent years, that balance has started to shift. Here's why. China offers fast infrastructure with fewer conditions. India's bureaucracy and slow execution frustrate Nepali leaders. Nepal wants to escape India's Big Brother image. In 2015, a border blockade allegedly led by India created massive fuel and supply shortages in Nepal. That was a turning point. Since then, Nepal has looked more toward China. Now, with China promising railways, tunnels, and this new highway, Nepal is pivoting, slowly but surely. Let's talk about the bigger implications. This highway reduces Nepal's reliance on Indian ports. It opens a new gateway for trade Orion directly to China. But trade is just the start. Think military, think surveillance, think influence. If China controls a direct corridor into Nepal, it gains potential access to India's soft belly on the northern frontier. And if a conflict ever arises, this road could be dual use, civilian today, military tomorrow. Meanwhile, India is watching with rising concern. Their traditional influence in Nepal is under siege, not by soldiers, but by bulldozers. From Washington's perspective, this isn't just about Nepal or India, it's about the pattern. China has already built ports in Pakistan and Sri Lanka, funded railways in Africa, taken over critical sea lanes in the south. China see now, it's climbing the Himalayas. The US sees this as part of a string of pearls, a strategic ring of Chinese influence spreading across Asia. By locking in trade routes, resources, and political influence, China is winning without war. The highway to Nepal might look innocent, but it represents a shift in regional power, and the US can't ignore it. But let's not forget, this highway also has serious human and environmental risks. The Himalayas are fragile. Building roads causes deforestation and soil erosion. Earthquake zones can collapse tunnels and bridges. Indigenous Tibetan and Nepali communities face displacement. In the rush for progress and influence, who's protecting the land and its people? That question remains unanswered and largely ignored. As of 2025, large sections of the highway are under active construction. Tunnels are being blasted through mountains, and roads are being widened with Chinese technology. When completed, it will be the highest international highway on Earth. The final goal? Make Nepal part of China's trade network, reduce India's influence. Send a message to the US and the world. We don't need war to expand, we build. So, what does it all mean? A road might just be a road, until it's used as a chess piece in global strategy. China's highway into Nepal isn't just changing the Himalayan landscape, it's redrawing power lines across Asia. Will the US respond? Will India reclaim influence? Or will China continue its silent march, one road at a time? This has been SMK Entertainment, where we bring the hidden truth to light. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more in-depth stories on geopolitics, power, and the real battles shaping our world.